I am Erin.
I'm Morag, and together we are MK Hardy.
We're here to talk to you today about our book, The Haunting of Avis Lovelock, which is a historical speculative mystery set in 1898. It follows the titular character, Avis Lovelock, who is a cold reader and spirit medium debunker, as she boards a ship bound for New York with the express purpose of debunking the rumors of a haunting on board. She's not the only one on board. There are also two spirit mediums, the Duquesne twins, who are there for the opposite purpose of possibly proving that it's true. And as the journey sets off, strange things start happening. There are lights on the water. People report seeing mysterious ghostly figures floating in places that they shouldn't be, and soon things escalate into injuries and even deaths. Avis is driven to disprove this, but at the same time is distracted by the Duquesnes, and in particular Rachel Duquesne, who is both very insightful, but also very infuriatingly maintaining that the supernatural is indeed fact. As the journey progresses, Avis is torn between her rationality and trying to figure out what is happening with these things that she can't explain, and it all comes to head quite spectacularly at the end, and we won't give away how that goes.
Avis Lovelock is a character who is based in part on your kind of classic Victorian detective, the likes of Sherlock Holmes, with her deductive reasoning and her sharp wit. She's also to some degree based on the work of Harry Houdini, not as an escapologist, but as himself a debunker of spiritualists, which you read a bunch about.
I did. There's quite a lot out there, including some books written by Houdini himself about his drive to disprove the spiritualist movement. He spent a lot of time going to seances and finding the ways that these spiritualist frauds were taking advantage of people who were in mourning. Avis herself is haunted by something that has happened to her in her past, and so we wanted to bring in this yearning for reconciliation, for absolution, and play it against a very rationally minded person, to sort of highlight the fact that not everything can be explained away. This is also brought through in the character of Rachel Duquesne, who is extremely empathetic and helps people in her life deal with grief, but also believes that there is something to the unexplained that cannot be ignored.
Another aspect of the novel is the historical context. The Spanish-American War happened in 1898, and its wider context does play into the book in a quite specific way. With that being said, the book is very much a romp. We started out thinking we were going to write something really moody and gothic, and it's ended up having a really kind of wry, quite witty, I won't say light, I think there's still a lot of darkness to it, but definitely a kind of more fun tone, I suppose, than perhaps we expected it to.
So a little bit about us. We are co-writers, so we write together under the pen name MK Hardy, and our debut novel was out a few months ago. It's called The Need Fire. It's a gothic horror historical, and it is getting good reviews from lots of lovely people. We are very passionate about writing sapphics. All of our books feature women who love women. It's really important to us to have that representation. Also, I think we like to lean heavily on atmosphere and grounding things in history and research, because that's something we're really passionate and excited to do. Please buy our book. It's Victorian Sherlock Holmes Fleabag on the Titanic. It's a lot of fun.